Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy GZTV, and we are about to talk about probably one. Wait, hold on, let me move this. Yeah, okay. We're talking about possibly one of the wildest movies I have ever fucking seen. Like, this is up there with VHS 2. This is up there with, like, Hereditary and Midsummer. And it's kind of similar to Midsummer because they stumble upon these cultist fucking people. I mean, this time it's, like, unfortunate because they didn't know that they were going to meet these people. But my god, we have the 2013 cannibal horror film. Yes, I said it, cannibal horror film directed by Eli Roth with a screenplay by Roth and Guillermo Amoedo. We have the Green Inferno. This is one of the craziest films of the 2010s. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This is my first cannibal horror film, and hopefully my last, because my goodness, this was a nasty watch. This was disturbing. You know, I've dealt with gore. We've watched plenty of movies. You can look through my channel. Like, we've watched some insane movies on this channel, but this is just wild. Let's get into it. You know, we have the plot. I'll detail everything that happened. There's a lot of interesting meanings, a lot of underlying things that are interesting here. But yeah, and obviously we'll give a review. Let's go. So this movie follows college freshman Justin, who becomes interested in a student social activism group by Alejandro and his girlfriend, or led by Alejandro and his girlfriend Kara. And we find out very soon that this Alejandro guy is a very like deceptive individual. He's a fucking snake. It's probably one of the craziest betrayals I've seen in a fucking horror movie. So the group plans a trip to the Amazon rainforest to stop a petrochemical company from forest cleaning and displacing native tribes by filming them and streaming footage to raise awareness. So they want to get worldwide recognition for this. They want they want people to know like this is wrong. Like we shouldn't just wipe forests out. These are some people's source of food, shelter, all that stuff. So Justine suggests she could bring attention to the issue through her father, a United Nations attorney, and man oh man, this is going to bite her right in the ass that she even brought up the fact that she is a daughter of a UN attorney. But hopefully she can use this connection to bring more awareness, get more global outlook, you know. So the operation is funded by Carlos, a drug dealer who meets the group in Peru. That already seems like twisted and fucking sketchy enough. So, they journey by boat to the construction site and begin their protest, chaining themselves to bulldozers while filming the land clearing. So they're like going to stay on bulldozers, they're going to stick themselves to trees so these people can't take out their operation. What are they going to do? Run some people over? I mean, I know it happens sometimes in protest, but not in this case. No, they pretty much achieve at this protest. You know, so, a private militia hired by the company arrives, and when Justine is nearly killed by an officer, the protest goes viral, and there's a lot of deception here. There's a lot of usage out of Justine that Alejandro is getting. Again, he's a piece of shit. We're going to figure that out very soon. Um, so, yeah, she almost gets killed. The group is arrested, but Carlos bribes the police to release them, and one huge thing is that Alejandro is using the fact he shouted like, "Oh, she's the daughter of a UN officer or something, or like a UN attorney, whatever he said. I don't know if he said attorney or not." And they hear this and they're like, "Wow, that's important. We don't want to kill the daughter of this. Like, we might be fucking shunned. We might be fired from our jobs." Fucking executed maybe. So they back off. So Alejandro is pretty much using the fact that Justine's father was a UN worker to not get her killed and to show how evil these people are. It's an exploit, and he made her lock fucking broken on purpose. It's kind of insane, really. Like, it's kind of insane the concept of that by Eli Roth. I have to give him credit. So the group, yeah, obviously Carlos bribes them with drug money. They depart by plane, but the plane's engine explodes and it crashes in the jungle, killing several people, including Carlos. So this movie already seemed kind of crazy enough, but it really doesn't even start until they crash into into the rainforest. So yeah, Carlos dies. So as the survivors search for a GPS phone, Kara hears something nearby and notices some things ruffling in the bushes. Like, we might not be alone here, people. So, however, when she goes to check, a native tribe emerges and kills her with an arrow before tranquilizing the others, taking them to their village, and imprisoning them. So yeah, she gets shot with an arrow, she dies, a lot of other people get hit with arrows, some people get tranquilized, some people just get outright killed. Yeah, so as a tribal elder and a headhunter leader, kill Jonah and feed his remains to their tribe. So yeah, I don't want to go through the process of what Jonah did. I mean, or what they did to Jonah. Obviously, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter how graphic I get about this. But let's just say that's probably one of the more disturbing moments of the movie, and it happens literally right as they're meeting the tribe, damn near. So, Alejandro reveals the protest was staged to benefit a rival petrochemical company run by his father so he could focus on other activism projects, to the others' dismay. They fucking hate this guy now. He is a traitor. He's the big enemy. It's him against everybody now because fuck this guy. Why would you do that? You know? Why would you risk the lives of people for the benefit of your father? Like, what are we doing here? That's kind of ridiculous. He doesn't even seem like a real activist at this point, and it's kind of ironic because like towards the beginning of the film, he was like, or Jonah was like, he's really serious about his social work. Yeah, like to the depth, to the extent that he's gonna go out there and fucking get people killed. Now they're fucked. They're going to die. Most of these people are going to die, obviously. Like, we know this at this point. They don't stand a chance. So, the tribe tests Justine, Amy, and Samantha for their virginity. And I forgot to mention this, but at the start of the film, in like a college lecture, they were kind of talking about female circumcision and like removing the genitals. That's fucking gross. Obviously, I shouldn't be talking about that, but the tribe does this, and it's kind of ironic, you know. Upon learning Justine is a virgin, they take her away for a genital mutilation ceremony while the other two women are returned. Because, I mean, it's like their tradition. If you're a virgin, you have to get your genitals removed. Like, the other ones, it's like their genitals already tainted, apparently. I gotta stop saying that word. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is not for kids, by the way. So, Alejandro tells the group to stay put and wait for the next petrochemical company's cleaning crews, but they attempt to escape, which might have led to the downfall, but at the same time, I feel like these cannibals were getting fucking hungry anyways, as fucked up as that is to say, man. I'm so sorry for creating that image. But during a downpour, they distract a watchman while Samantha escapes and hides in a canoe, and Justine is returned but does not remember anything from her ordeal. I'm sure they drugged her. I'm sure they did all these things to make sure she doesn't know what happened. She doesn't want to. She doesn't. They don't want her to like tell everyone, and then they know what's going on, and blah blah blah, like stuff like that. So the tribe feed the prisoners strange meat. Like, are we kidding? Like, is this that big of a plot twist? You guys knew what you were fucking eating. Come on, dude. Being a vegan, Amy reluctantly eats, only to discover a chunk of skin in her bowl bearing one of her girlfriend Samantha's tattoos. And the kids, it's fucking crazy. The kids are like around the village wearing the fucking tattoos. They have fucking skin flaps and they're putting them on their own skin. It's like, holy shit. These people are sick and twisted. And Eli Roth, man, you are fucked in the head. I'm honestly, he made this story himself too. Like, this wasn't based on a novel or anything. He actually like built this story up by himself. Eli Roth needs to go to a fucking insane asylum, because my goodness, what are we doing here? He's a great director, though. I mean, Hostel was great, so. Yeah. Realizing they were fed Samantha's remains, Amy breaks the bowl and uses a shard to commit suicide. Literally kills herself. So, I mean, obviously being a vegan and, like, even, like, it's one thing to eat, like, animal meat. It's another thing to eat a fucking human. Like, being a vegan and, like unintentionally becoming cannibal, you understand why she would kill herself. Like, that's fucking insane. So, seeing an opportunity as fucked up as this is, Lars stuffs marijuana down Amy's throat, hoping to get the tribe high when they eat her. And this is one of those foolish, kind of like cheap, low-budget movie ideas and ploys. It's kind of funny. It adds like a comical aspect to the film. As fucked up as what everything has happened to them, they decided to get the tribe high, and it actually like works, which is insane. So, as the plan succeeds, Justine and Daniel escape, but Alejandro, terrified of being caught and killed, chooses to stay, tranquilizing Lars to keep him company. I don't know how he did that. I don't know, whatever. So when Lars regains consciousness, the intoxicated tribe members eat him alive. Like, he's up, and they're, like, laughing at him, and he's trying to fake a laugh, and then they just start chewing at him. He tries to run away, and they fucking eat him like zombies. These people are like fucking zombies, dude. It's kind of wild. I don't even know how, like, this is such malnutrition. How are these people alive? I don't know. There's so many questions to spew about this film. Wait, I don't know if we've gotten to the part where Alejandro starts beating his meat. I think that was funny too, honestly. But yeah, I guess I shouldn't talk about that then. So, Justine and Daniel reach the crash site and find a phone, but are recaptured and returned to the village. The tribe paints and dresses Justine in tribal attire, while an elder ties Daniel to a stake, breaks his limbs, and leaves him to be eaten by ants. He obviously doesn't die, but he's obviously in huge pain. They put this like weird muddy stuff on him that like attracts the ants. Ugh, it's fucked. So, news of a forest clearing crew's arrival sends the tribe into a frenzy. They are fucking panicked because they know that now these people, like, it's kind of funny because the activist group kind of saved them from all this and they're eating them. So now the other fucking clearing crew comes through. And maybe if you didn't fucking eat these people, they would have tried to help you, but guess what? No. So, the warriors leave to confront them, allowing Justine to escape with the help of a sympathetic child she befriended earlier who, liked her flute necklace, and there's a whole irony, there's a whole really cool thing that kind of ties into this. I know this video is going to be long. This is a pretty intricate film for only being, an hour and 40 minutes, but hell, it was probably, an hour 35, but it's so intricate. There's so much going on. But yeah, this child liked her, necklace, and she let him keep it. Daniel begs Justine to kill him, but the child does so after she refuses. The child is her friend. And this is a good thing by the child. This is actually one of the best deeds that you could do, letting her escape and then killing this guy because put him out of his damn misery. This is one of the only childs that's aware of how fucked up what they're doing is. Yeah, Alejandro begs for Justine for help, but she abandons him and flees, even encountering a black cat that spares her during the escape. I don't know how the fuck that was possible. That was kind of a plot convenient thing. So yeah, fuck you, Alejandro. No one's helping you. So, finding the militia in a battle against the tribe, in which the headhunter and most of the tribe warriors are killed, she convinces the militia's leader that she's an American, and despite the militia threatening to kill her, uses the phone to pretend to film the fight so the battle would end peacefully and they fly her to safety. I'm not really sure how filming something is going to save you, but I guess that's what Eli Roth thinks. I don't know. Obviously, they could just kill her, take her phone, and fucking break it. I don't know. I guess it was streamed. There's a whole lot of irony though, because Alejandro uses it to save her life, and then she uses it to save her own life. This is a huge plot of irony. I think it's really cool, actually, as fucked up as it is. So, in New York City, she lies to her father and other government workers in an interview, saying she was the sole survivor of the plane crash, the natives were friendly, and that they helped her group before they were slaughtered by the petrochemicals company's militia. And this is kind of like a revenge plot against Alejandro, because fuck him for using them for those petrochemical companies. She says, she even goes as far as saying the people were peaceful. What the hell? This is so fucked. So sometime later, Justine sees a group of activists wearing shirts emblazoned with Alejandro's face. Wow, how fucking crazy is that? So, in a post-credit scene, Alejandro's sister Lucia contacts Justine to inform her of a satellite photo which shows Alejandro still alive in the jungle wearing black tribal paint. So I guess they kind of accepted him in their group. I don't know. That's kind of a weird thing. I guess there could be a sequel to this. I think that would be really fucking cool. But yeah, I'd love it. We'll see. It probably won't happen, but that would have been really cool to see. Let's get to the review. I'm taking forever. So since the plot took me so long to talk about, I figured we'd just do a quick review of this thing. It's not a good movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a good movie. It's almost too gross to fucking watch. But there's still some things you can appreciate about it. The Green Inferno may not win writer-director Eli Roth many new converts, but fans of his flair for gory spectacle should find it a suitably gruesome diversion. I mean, if you're a huge gore fan, this is fucking heaven for you. You would love this film. If you're that sick and twisted in the head, and similarly to Eli Roth, you need to go to an insane asylum, please, by all means, watch this fucking movie. I would say it's a C to B, possibly a D to C type of movie. I don't know. It's not great. A lot of people don't like it. I wouldn't say I don't like it. It's just the genius in some of the story plots is completely thrown out the window by all these nasty things that happen. It's holy shit. Stephen King liked the movie, funny enough. The film is a glorious throwback to the drive-in movies of past generations, bloody, gripping, hard to watch, but you can't look away also. I mean, to be fair, I definitely looked away a couple of times. Unfortunately, Roth's abundant gore fails to either offend or exhilarate here, though. I don't know. The Green Inferno never lets up. It barrels ahead, exuberant and relentless in its brutality, never giving the audience a second to unclench. It's a feast for gorehounds, one with an unsubtle message about the way that uninformed activism harms more than it helps. And it's low-key a fun movie though. Like, as nasty and as gory as it is, it's actually kind of a fun movie at the same time. It's kind of adventurous in a way. Like, it is labeled as an adventure film, and I would agree with that. But there's obviously a lot of controversy with the indigenous people. I don't really care to get into all that. I think this movie's okay. Like, again, like I said, it's probably a D, C, or B movie. Probably a D to C, to be honest. I've seen way better movies. Again, I do like the irony with the whole necklace, with like her saving herself by streaming it. There's a lot of cool plot devices that are used. And Eli Roth isn't just a surface level gore director. He puts stuff into his movies. Like, he puts twists. He puts really dope things in there that you have to appreciate it to an extent. It is gory, though, so if you don't want to watch this, I understand. Like, honestly, I did look away a lot of the fucking time, and I was watching this with my dad, and he appeared pretty fucking uncomfortable as well. So I would understand if you don't like a movie like this. But it is honestly not a bad movie. Would I watch it again? Probably not, because of how disgusting it is. Some of the stuff is so disgusting, it is kind of funny, but like, with like the whole marijuana thing down her throat and the guy jacking off in the middle of the fucking cell, that was funny, but I'm out, guys. I gotta go, man. Peace.